Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. If you are traveling for the holiday, please be safe. Be impeccable with your word. Your word is the power that you have to create. It's a gift that directly comes from God. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials close up 67, NASDAQ up 17, S&P's up 7.5, gold contract up $2.30, trading at $1,212 an ounce. Silver up 12 cents at $16.64 an ounce. Platinum up $3, $9.41 an ounce. Copper up 3 pennies at $2.54 a pound. Light sweet crude down 35 cents, trading at $47.89 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 6 ticks, 125.23. 30-year bond up 5 ticks, 153.11. King dollar down 43 ticks at 101.070. The euro is trading at $1.06, and the yen is at $1.11. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You got a new all-time high in the SPY. SPY's trading at closed at 220.57. Hit 220.59. Your benchmark out here is on the 219.60. So you're coming into tomorrow, folks. Going to more than likely be a slow day. If you have a full day tomorrow, but I expect noon, 1 o'clock, traders going to move out. Thursday, Thanksgiving will close. Friday, we have we're open till 1. So bottom line is that the action will be out there. Friday could be a wild day. I mean, I've seen Fridays, they can run markets pretty well. And when you're at highs, they can run it a lot higher. That's in your SPY. Dow Industrials also new all-time high. Dow Industrials closed over the 19,000 mark, 19,023. NASDAQ Composite. Composite's also at a new high. Composite is at 53.86. Composite did 1.8 billion versus 1.7. The only one that is not at a new high right now is your NDX, and more than likely what we're going to see is that before we get back here on Monday, we'll be here, but bottom line, what I expect, the composite, the NDX 100 is at 48.73. So that has, 25, 35, that has 37 points to get to its high. And it's like, guess what? This is the only industry that's not up there. I suspect it's going to at least trying to test it. If we go to the Russell 2000, that is way over its high. The Russell has gone, I believe this is the biggest run, too, in probably 16 years or something. This is run from 1156 on the 3rd of November, and we're at 1334 right now. We take a look at this and we put it back on a longer basis. This is an indice that the last high was generated in June of 2015. So, big number. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold was catching a bid as we're coming into the close out here. I like what's going on here. So, gold is trading at a price point of $211.80. And what you have is that we did 202,000 contracts. That's big contract volume. We had hit 1220 overnight. The number that we want to see gold get back inside, if you're a bull inside that market, folks, is 1218.70. You get back inside 1218.70, you got some action. Silver, same type of setup. Silver also had action. Needs more price, but also had the volume inside it. We did 63,000 contracts in silver. We hit $16.88. The difference in gold and silver is this. Silver has to get back inside the $17.17 mark in order to get some traction. You know, I suspect both of them are going to test those numbers. The real catch is going to be, is this going to be moving higher with force and building cars for higher price, or is this a B to a C of an ABC structure on the way down? If we go over to the XAU and the HUI, what you're going to see, they both caught a nice bid. So the XAU, the HUI, these are nice setups now. The XAU is at 81.98, and that is inside the higher range. Okay, bottom line, even with the downdraft that was created out here on the 10th and the 11th of November, guess what? The equities are inside it on the XAU. If we go to the HUI, I believe you're going to see the same thing. No, the HUI has more work to do. So the XAU is inside it. The HUI also rejected lower price today, had lighter volume. The HUI has to get back inside 195.61, and right now that's at 184.06. Notes, 10-year note. 10-year note also looks like it's making a bottom. We'll see whether it gets any traction. And what you have here, so you had the gold contract, the silver contract come in with some big volume. The 10-year note come in with big volume. The 30-year bond come in with big volume. All those cases, though, they're going to need more price movement. Bottom line, 10-year came in with 2.1 million contracts. That's big contract volume. The 10-year has to get back inside 125.30, and we're at 125.23. The 30-year, what you have inside the 30-year, same type of setup. 30-year come in with 375,000 contracts. That's also big contract volume. The 30-year, however, has a longer way to go. But the 30-year moves quicker than the 10-year. The 30-year has to get back inside 156.22. Now let's go to good old King Dollar, because King Dollar is going to be the number, folks. Tomorrow it's going to be the number when we're on the Thanksgiving vacation. Why? Because King Dollar trades 24 hours a day. So last night we got down to 100.710. Coming into the close out here, you had another seller, inside this market. Nothing heavy, but the seller's out there. And the number you want to keep your eye wrapped around here is the 100.660. We came down we come down overnight on this session. I think it was 4:30 in the morning, actually. Yeah, it was. It was 4:20 in the morning. That's still a high volume swing low down at those levels. And the reason that is so important is this: is that King Dollar is in a potential ABC structure up to 113. Now that'd just be a mind blower, okay? But bottom line, that's the structure it's in right now. That's why this 100.600 is so important. You got over it, and you got over it with force. That being said, if you get right back underneath it, guess what? Failure on price. The volume characteristic inside the currencies, unfortunately, I don't have the volume going all the way back to the 4th of December of 2015, but I think I'm going to work on that because the correlation is important to actually understand. Bottom line, we'll see whether you can get up and over it. At this point, I expect what you're going to have first on this vacation is you're going to have a test of that 100.660. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials closed up 67. NASDAQ up 17. S&P's up 7.5. We're going to be right back.